everyone. Happy New Year. Rod Crandall here from USAdvisors Insurance. Hope you had a fantastic 2016 and you're poised to make 2017 the best year ever. First thing I'd like to do is really personally thank you for all of your business, your partnerships, your friendships, not only over the last year, but over the last 11 years of our existence. 2016 was a very challenging year for our industry. Many of you seeing this video, and certainly inside our agency. This was due to market volatility, DOL pressures, political uncertainty, and the like. With all that, we're happy to report that we actually did have our best year ever in 2016, and we believe that we are personally poised moving forward into 2017 and beyond. We recognize the real importance of continually being growing, anticipating and changing moving forward. We need to pay attention to where the puck is going. And so to that end, I'd like to remind you that we were originally an agency built for and by wealth advisors. And over the last 11 years, we've really held true to that, as over 90% of our business has come from wealth advisors. In anticipation of where we see the puck going, we're actually making some changes here this year moving forward at USAdvisors Insurance to accommodate those things, ultimately serve you and your clients better, and the net result is that we drive more revenue to our practice by making sure you and your clients are best taken care of. Given the pressure specifically from DOL, it is obvious to us that margins are going to be compressed. And what that really means is that inside your practice, you're going to have to find additional revenue streams that may not exist today just to stay at par so that your revenue doesn't dip. That's hopefully where we come in. And we have a proven methodology, strategy, and track record in helping drive additional revenue directly to the bottom line. I'm going to describe to you in just a minute what my role is changing to and how we may be able to support you and me particular moving forward. But before I do that, I just want to thank you once again truly on behalf of the entire USAdvisors team, including our strategic partners, National Benefits Group, Secura Consultants, and Newman Long-Term Care. We realize that you have a choice in where you do business, and we're glad you choose to work with us. We completely intend to earn your business today and moving forward. I'm happy to announce a few changes here at USAdvisors Insurance for this coming year and describe to you a little bit about where we're headed moving into 2017. Now, many of you know that I have helped over 200 wealth advisors successfully integrate insurance planning and insurance planning strategies into their overall wealth management practices. I also spent 5 years in personal practice before working exclusively with wealth advisors the past 11 years. Moving forward, I'm going to take one step out of personal production to help distill and bring to you the best practices overall that we've learned by working inside of so many financial planning practices, again, over the last 11 years. We are going to be conducting a number of training events that I'm going to be spearheading, including webinars and in-person meetings, as well as more videos. You're going to see us sharing primarily best practices moving forward on how to appropriately integrate these things, have the right kind of conversations, etc. Just in the first quarter, you're going to see a couple of webinars that we're pretty excited about, including how to develop and maintain profitable centers of influence. Again, this is an area that I excel in. The last 11 years, 100% of my business has come from centers of influence. I want to be able to have a conversation and relay that out to you. Maybe you can glean a couple of things from that. We're also having a webinar on how to have the conversation in your language, not in an insurance company's language, but rather what do our clients really need to know? What kind of tone do we need to be talking about? And how are we going to successfully make sure that our recommendations and the products that we use are consistent and in line with the client's goals? So really sort of reverse engineering all of this insurance gobbledygook, if you will, and putting it in the language of the wealth advisor so that we can have a better outcome with our client. Which brings us to the Platinum Rule. Many of you know that I live my life by the Platinum Rule, and certainly USAdvisors does professionally. And the Platinum Rule is really to the extent that I understand and meet your needs, then my needs are ultimately met. We want to make sure that that happens from our level to you, the wealth advisor, and we certainly need to make sure that that happens from your level to your client. By getting the client what they need, we'll get the advisor what they need, and we'll get what we need, and a rising tide will effectively lift all boats. And so with that, we're also going to be formalizing our marketing library. We are overrun with beautiful, great material that we have used over the years, that our product partners have used. We're in the process of consolidating that in a format that'll be much more palatable and be able to get that information out to you. So look for that as well. In the meantime, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me directly at 847-305-0600 or contact one of our internal marketers, Shane Van Patten or Andrew Casilius, if you're dealing with them. We can determine then how we can best support you moving forward. At the very end of the day, we're making myself available as a resource to our best advisors to be able to help them do a better job for their clients and potentially drive more revenue to their bottom line in so doing. So with that, I want to thank you for your time. I hope you're set up to have 2017 your best year ever. We want to help make that happen.